Happy New Year! More tricks with CM tools coming right up. Hope you all are enjoying 2024 so far. Hope you have some resolutions or new things you want to work on in this new year. I love setting goals. It's one of my things. And hope you stick with it past January. Today we are going to do a few tricks with some Creative Memories tools. And we're working with sunflowers. It's a bright sunny day here in southwestern Colorado, so I feel like some sunshine today. So sunflowers, CM tools, lots of tricks. Don't forget to head here if you need more anything, more product, more time with your girlfriends, more information on joining my team, or if you want to contact me to schedule a beginner class, whether you're local to me or not, to get some free stuff. I have all kinds of goodies on there that are no longer available from Creative Memories, and some digital products and some pre-made scrapbook pages. So go check it out. I would love to connect with you in other ways. So let's get to it. Okay, let's hope the tripod cooperates today and we don't have the sinking camera going on. The first thing I'm going to do, and I know I've talked to you guys about this before, but I like to make the most out of my paper and mats. So I am going to cut the guts out of this mat. So this will be a photo mat, and then this will be a little journaling box, or you could put a picture in it. I just found the oval that fit the cutout on the mat, and then I decided to use blue. I should have a little bit of yellow, that way it will match, and also I should be able to put a photo on it using green or red, and it will still have a mat, if that makes sense. So I'll cut the photo with green probably, and then it will perfectly fill up that white space. Does that make sense? So I've made two mats out of one. I love that trick. The other trick is with these kind of mats. I love cutting the guts out of them too. So I'm just gonna measure here. It's about almost 3/4 of an inch to this line. So I'm gonna line my mat up at 3/4 of an inch, and I'm gonna cut from 3/4 of an inch to 5 3/4, because this is 6 1/2, and I need 3/4 of an inch down here. There's some math involved in this, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out. So the mat is 6 1/2. We need a 3/4 inch mat, so I need to cut to 5 3/4, which means my blade housing is going to be at 6 3/4, because remember, our blade is an inch from the side of the blade housing. So I'm going to line my housing up at 1 3/4. That means my blade is at 3/4. And I'm going to cut down until my housing is at 6 3/4. See how I have a perfect 3/4 inch mat there? So I'm going to line it up at 3/4 again. Obviously 3/4 is a lot harder than a 1/2 inch or an inch, but we're working with what we got. So we're going to start at 1 3/4. This time our mat is 4 1/2. So we need to cut to 3 3/4, which means my housing needs to be at 4 3/4. So I'm starting at 1 3/4, and I'm going down to 4 3/4. You guys can rewind this and listen to it again multiple times if you need to. 1 3/4, and my housing is going to be at 6 3/4. 1 3/4, down to, what did I say? Oh, 4 3/4. And then you have a perfect mat. Now, this can be a journaling box. Here's your mat. I love using the inside for other things. Another fun trick that I just adore and I think this is going to be awesome. I'm going to fussy cut. So not all of our mats obviously have this option, but this one does. I want to fussy cut all these flowers so that when I put a picture behind it, it'll be like the flowers are, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be cool. So I'm going to fast forward you through this. You know what I'm doing. I am just going to cut out the center of this kind of in a big way. And then I'm going to go through and fussy cut all the petals. So it's going to take me some time. Fussy cutting is kind of therapeutic if you like that sort of thing. If you don't, then I would skip this. But I'm going to fast forward you through it. Okay, I knew that was going to be challenging, but it's so great, right? That's going to be awesome. I don't know if this is a picture I'm going to use. I don't think it is, but love it. Love our micro tip scissors for that. All right, some more cutting we need to do. Our candy cane stripe border maker cartridge. I love it. Don't be fooled by the name. Has nothing to do with its capabilities. I need to make 2 borders, and I'm going to use this yellow that I have left. It's 4 inches, so I'm going to cut this at 2. Actually, what I'm going to do is score it at 1 on 2 sides. Getting my scoring blade out. I'm going to score it at 1 on both sides. Remember to be easy. You might cut your paper if you push too hard. Put our regular blade back in so we're not surprised next time, and put this away so we don't lose it. We're going to fold this. And the reason I didn't cut it yet is I wanted more paper space, obviously. We're gonna line this fold up on, see this line in the middle of the tray? That's where you're gonna line it up. And you may have seen this trick. It's not my idea. Someone else is way more brilliant than me. And then we're gonna punch. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Look how cool that makes that. It's like a chevron. Love it. So I scored it And you can score it wherever you want. You could do this to a full sheet of paper, whatever. And we're lining it up at the black, the first line in the spacing on the tray. This probably could be done with cardstock as well as designer paper. You might just have to push a little harder, obviously. Done with the border maker system. Get rid of our garbage here. Those do have some fun things that you could use. The punch poop. Nobody likes that word, but I think it fits. So now I'm going to cut it in half because I'm going to use it on this is a 2-page spread. All right, so there's our defining fun borders. I need 2 4-inch pieces of this dark green. And then we might need some more mats. Let's see how many mats we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mats, and a title and a journal block. So I need 2 more mats. And that just happens to be what we have right here. So we're gonna cut this at 6. Okay, done with the trimmer. We're ready to tape down. So I decided to use these beautiful sunflower pieces. And I'm just gonna tape this lovely green paper to the top and bottom of each where the beautiful sunflowers aren't. Just like so. I'm adapting a sketch that's in the new sketchbook the most recent sketchbook we had. Ooh, we have options, guys. I also kind of want it on the green. Definitely stands out more, doesn't it? I kind of like the pale better. Let's do the pale side. I don't really want it on the green, but it definitely stands out better. I might put a little repo down the center where I scored it, just for some extra stability, and folding that back down. So I'm going to put it down as low as I can, but still have the green showing through. It wasn't the original plan, but looks good. Again, I'm just going to put it as low as I can so that that green is showing through. Got a little bit of repo on there I need to rub off. Okay, now we have our mats, and I want the title. See, I was afraid of that. Oh well, it'll be fine. And then a mat. So there will be a picture here. So see, now you can't see any of that. That's not what I want. So what if we flip it? Like that. And then over here on this side, kind of like, oh, you know what else? We have these guys. So they're gonna have to go like this. And these will have to go somewhere else. Oh, and our fabulous, famous piece. This is a little big for me for a journaling box, actually. I might not use that. Well, or I'll cut it in half. So just imagine a picture behind there, obviously. I am going to actually cut this in an oval so that it matches. And I think I can do it with the red. Ooh, so close. We'll just bump it against something and we won't even know. Again, I'm not a fan of not being able to see that. All right, my other thought is, I have some stickers left. We might want to put these down before we put the mats down. And this might be too much. I think it's too much. Don't like it. So no to those. So let's glue all our mats down to where we want them. I just hate that we're not going to see that very much of that. C'est la vie. This background paper is kind of busy, so I kind of like the fact that we're toning it down a little. And I wish I had printed some pictures. I'm going to use Repo on this so that I can pop it up very easily when I'm ready to put my picture behind it. And then we'll do some embellishing and we'll be finished. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell how it's all gonna look without the pictures, but just imagine a picture here, a picture there, a picture under here or on here, probably on there, not under. Just imagine. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm actually planning a New Year's Eve. Oh, no. You don't care about that. New Year's Eve is over. At the time of this recording, I'm planning a New Year's Eve crop, so I'm going to be using a lot of my pages that I've made with you guys and just adding some pictures. It's going to be a nice relaxing day. This definitely needs something. just like that. This definitely needs something. Maybe a word. Beautiful day. We'll pop it up. Oh, gotta peel the sticky off, guys, or it don't work. Okay, let's see what else. I'm gonna go with summer days because I am ready already for that. You guys know how much I love summer. And I'm thinking this needs a little bit more. And I might pop that apple up. At least I think it's an apple, I'm pretty sure. And maybe one other little phrase of some sort. Living life to the fullest. I think that I love it. What do you guys think? Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to head here for more fun and stick around on this channel if you want more inspiration. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for watching, and I'll see you next time.